Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Go Premanande Haribo Gadadhar Shivasari Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just a prayer. Start talk. After you're done. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bo! Bhadra Purnima ki jai. Chant, chant. More. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Go Premanande. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He's here. Hare Krishna, Swami's here. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hold it for me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Welcome, Maharaj, to ISV. Thank you so much for coming. Hare Hare, Bolo, Balaram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajikacharya Stotar Shishimat Abhay Charanada Vinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajikacharya Stotar Shishimat Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prams Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasri Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shamakund Radhakund Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Shri Bhadra Purnima Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Gaur Premanande Haribo. As soon as everyone gets a seat, make yourself comfortable, move to the front as close as you can. Lots more devotees are on their way. Some devotees had to distribute their last few sets of Bhagavatams on their way here. Others are in the back room counting up all the scores because we're going to make an offering later to Srila Prabhupada. It's my intense joy to introduce to you one of the great treasures of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and that's His Holiness Swayam Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj. And he's pillar to post, the representative of Sankirtan around the world. He's a published author, brahmachari for decades, and then recently, before his Guru Maharaj gloriously left this world, he took sannyas from such a powerful general, Kadamakanana Maharaj. And since then, Maharaj, as if he wasn't shot from a cannon before, it's even more so now. Lord Chaitanya has unleashed him on the world. And we're just so fortunate because we have, we have book distribution going on here, and I think it's an environment that Maharaj will like. So let's give him a really warm welcome while he's here. Bring everybody, bring all your relatives, call everyone all over the universe, tell them to get online and hear Maharaj. And Maharaj, thank you very much for coming here. I'm so delighted that you're here. It's just made our whole year. And what to speak of the culmination here on Bhadra Purnima. So please welcome His Holiness Swayam Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj Ki Jai. Haribo.
Haribol. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here. It was always, I watch ISV online. I'm one of the online fans, the followers, and it's nice to see you have such a big setup here, because ISV is really the place of Krishna Katha and the real base of the Sankirtan movement. His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu, Her Grace Mother Nirakula have really set the world on fire, and we've just picked up on a little bit of that mercy in London, and the devotees have just been so inspired and so enthused to just take Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement to the next level. I won't tell you how many sets they've done. You might find you have to go out of the program and work a little harder. No, they did good. It's been amazing, and I'm so happy to be here. Actually, I just wanted to come here and really sit at the feet of all the great Vaishnavas here and hear from you. I'll share some words just to begin the program, but really, I just want to express my gratitude. I think what you're doing here, the purity emanating from your Sangha, is not just benefiting this area and this part of the world, the west coast of America, but it's really spreading, and you're inspiring so many people by your example. So I've just come as a thief to take a little bit of that mercy. Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jai, Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki, Shri Prabhupada ki, Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurandalitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalan Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Vidopam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Bhakta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarobhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. On the way here, we were driving in the car, and Mukharavinda and who was in the car with us? I forgot her name. Oh, Madhuri, of course, yeah, Madhuri. So they were asking me how I came to Krishna consciousness. So I was just telling them a little bit of the story of how I left home and joined the Brahmacharya ashram. And it actually reminded me of another story of one devotee. He had decided that he wanted to leave home and join the Brahmacharya ashram, and as you can understand, that was very shocking for his parents. And so one day he did the deadly act, and he told his parents that we had one Sridhar Swami in our movement, and he said, for most devotees, their problem in spiritual life is mahapap, because they've done so many bad things. But for Indians, it's ma-bap. It's the mom and dad. So, so he did the unthinkable, and he told his parents, I'm leaving. So it was very emotional, very difficult, you know. So he packed his bags, and, you know, there were tears, there were, you know, it was a difficult time. He walked out of the door, he went into the car. And as he was driving in the car, you can imagine so many doubts were going through his mind. And he was thinking, should I just turn back? Am I just making a big mistake? Am I, you know, what should I do? Should I continue on? It was a 2-hour drive to Bhaktivedanta Manor. So he's thinking, I don't know, you know what I mean? Going to sit with all these thoughts for 2 hours. And then as he was going onto the highway, he did something that he had never done before. And this thing that he did, he's never done since. And you know what he did? As he was driving and he was about to go onto the highway, he stopped. He opened the door. And you know, sometimes people stand on the side of the highway saying, like, trying to hitch a ride. So the person had a sign saying London. So he just stopped the car, he opened the door, and he said, jump in. I'll take you to London. So he said, to this day, I don't know why I stopped, how I just decided to do it in the heat of the moment. So he got in, this man. And then on the dashboard, there was a Bhāgavatam. So like 1 minute into the ride, this person, he saw the Bhāgavatam. He said, what's this? So this devotee, still like 100 million things about his parents were going through his mind, but now he's asking him a question about the Bhāgavatam. So he says, oh, this is an ancient book, it's different stories about Krishna. He said, Krishna? Who's Krishna? He said, you don't know who Krishna is? So then the katha began. Bhagavat katha. And what this devotee said is that as soon as he started speaking about the Bhāgavatam, everything else from his consciousness disappeared. All the doubts, all the worries, all the anxieties, all the thoughts of turning back. And he said those 2 hours just went like this. And he said, by the time I got to the manor, I had forgotten about all my emotions and all my problems. And he said, on the very first day of my monastic life, I learned a very deep lesson. Always stay in the vibration of the Bhāgavatam. Because it was powerful. And he said, from that day, I just knew that whatever I do, wherever I am, whatever challenges there are, as soon as I immerse my heart and mind in the Bhāgavatam, as soon as I start speaking the Bhāgavatam, then everything flies away from my, consciousness. Everything becomes clear again. And so like this, it was a very deep lesson. And it's a deep lesson for us that somehow or other Srila Prabhupada gave us the Bhagavatam. And Sanatana Goswami gave us the example by saying, it's my best friend, it's my constant companion. And so Srila Prabhupada presented us with this opportunity to make the Bhagavatam our best friend, that we can always stay in contact, close to that vibration. Chanakya says in Niti Shastra, Prahata Dyuti Prasangena Madhyama Stri Prasangataha Ratra Chauri Prasangena Kalo Gachati Dhimahi. How does a Dhimahi, an intelligent person, Kalo Gachati, how does he pass his time? Well, Prahata Dyuti Prasangena. In the first part of the day, he talks about gambling. Madhyama Stri Prasangataha. In the middle of the day, he's talking about women. Ratra Chauri Prasangena. And in the night, he's talking about stealing. Yes, Kalo Gachati Dhimahi. This is how an intelligent person spends their time. And of course, all of you know the secret meaning. In the morning, they are discussing the Mahabharata and the gambling match. In the afternoon, they are discussing the Ramayana and Sita Devi's incredible qualities of chastity. And in the evening, they are discussing the Bhagavatam and Krishna's thievery. So yes, this is how we can spend our time. In the third canto, it's beautifully explained that the Bhagavatam is a transcendental elixir. Is transcendentally intoxicating. And the purport is given of what constitutes transcendental intoxication. Normal intoxication helps you to forget about the material world, isn't it? That's what people do on a Friday night. They go to a certain place to drown themselves in a certain substance so that they can forget about the problems of the material world. But the transcendental elixir, the transcendental intoxication of the Bhagavatam is said to be of a different grade, because along with forgetting the material world, when you absorb yourself in the transcendental intoxication, you don't just forget the problems here, but you remember the other world. You get connected to the transcendent reality, the eternal abode of Krishna, the place in which all the heart's desires are fulfilled. The transcendental intoxication of the Bhagavatam connects you to Vrindavan, the place where Krishna loves his devotees as much as they love him. The place where God seeks his devotees as much as they seek him. And the place where the Lord needs his devotees as much as they need him. Yes, that transcendental playground of God. So the Bhagavatam is doing this dual purpose. It's allowing us to deal with the chaos of this world, and simultaneously is transporting us to another world. If you imagine two people are on a train and they're sitting opposite each other. So from their vision, each other are standing still. They're not moving because they're just sitting opposite each other. So from their point of view, the other person is completely still. But if someone is removed from their situation and standing on the platform, then as that train goes by at 100 miles per hour, that person will perceive both of those people to be moving at 100 miles per hour. Same people, but different perspective. And now if you imagine there's an astronaut in space looking at those two people on the train, then he's seeing the earth spin at thousands of miles per hour, and therefore he's perceiving them to be moving at thousands of miles per hour. The more we're able to get a higher elevation point, the more we're able to see something in its broadest way. And so the first thing that the Bhagavatam does is it helps us to step away from the chaos of life. Oftentimes, devotees ask about how to deal with the ups and downs, the difficulties, how to deal with all the things that go on in this world, because after all it is, let's just be honest, this world is a disaster zone. It's just a ticking time bomb. It's just waiting to happen. And so oftentimes we tell devotees, try this, try that, but really the only solution when all is said and done is to become absorbed in the words of the Bhagavatam. Because every other solution that we provide you may give you some relief. It's like a painkiller. It may dull your pain for some time, but it's all going to come back. But it's only absorption in the Bhagavatam that helps us to have this deepest vision which moves us away from the chaos of life. But then simultaneously what the Bhagavatam goes on to do is connects us to the other reality. And so we begin to hear about a supreme personality who we may never have heard about before, who has such intimate dealings, who has such wonderful character and qualities, who performs such beautiful pastimes. And we actually feel very, very close to Krishna. Because the Bhagavatam does that, it brings us close to Krishna. One son, he asked his father, how big is God? So the father pointed to the sky and he said, how big is that airplane? And the son said, it's tiny. And then the father said, come with me. And they jumped into the car and went to the airport. And they stood by a 747. And his father said, how big is the plane? He said, it's massive. And the father said, God is as big as you want him to be. God is as powerful and present as you want him to be. God, Krishna, can do anything. But you have to be close. Then you will see how much Krishna can change the game. How much Krishna can shift the parameters and the paradigms. God is big, bigger than any problem. But the problem is that we are very far away. And therefore, they say, don't tell God how big your problems are. Tell your problems how big God is. But the problem is we are not perceiving the enormity of Krishna, the potentiality of Krishna, because we're still a little far away. So the Bhagavatam brings us close to Krishna. We reside very, very close to Krishna. And in that way, everything becomes okay. Everything becomes bearable. So this reading of the Bhagavatam and sharing of the Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada said, this is the greatest welfare work. Actually, we'll only understand how amazing this Bhagavatam set distribution is when we actually become connected to the Bhagavatam ourselves. We are already perceiving it as an incredible activity. Of course, we know we're pleasing Srila Prabhupada. But what will happen in our life as we get closer and closer, deeper and deeper, more and more intertwined in our relationship with Bhagavatam, it will occur to us, oh my God, this service of giving the Bhagavatam to others is actually incredible. Right now we hear some numbers, and of course it's enthusing to us. But actually, it hasn't fully dawned on us how earth-shattering this service of distributing the Bhagavatam is. It will make a revolution. It's the message of peace and goodwill that Srila Prabhupada brought to the world. And therefore, we're so fortunate in our movement to have leaders who remind us of this in the midst of so many other things that we have to do and should be doing and could be doing, that they remind us that no, we must distribute the Bhagavatam. The Bhagavatam is the mature end of the journey of every person on spiritual life. So what we're doing in this movement is we're giving people so many entry points, and that's very, very beautiful. But as they enter into this movement, wherever they are, through a plate of prasadam, or through a hatha yoga class, or through a kirtan program, or through a university event, they connect. And then as soon as they connect, they start moving. And at one point in that journey, they have to get connected to the Bhagavatam. And once they get connected to the Bhagavatam, then it opens up that whole world for them. And so the Bhagavatam, if it's not out there, if it's not in people's homes, if it's not in people's minds, if it's not out there in the world, then we're not giving people the opportunity of the full journey. And so, yes, let us taste the Bhagavatam and then realize the immense impact of distributing the Bhagavatam. That is the goal of our life. Yes. Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka. What do you think? Is the goal of life to live to eat or to eat to live? What do you think? Live to eat? No. Eat to live? Eat to live. Agreed? I disagree. I disagree. I believe for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the goal of life is that we live to eat. We live to taste. Rasa. Without rasa, what is the point of life? We live for rasa. And the Bhagavatam is inviting you. Muhoraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka. Taste, eat, drink, pibata, Bhagavatam, drink. See, there are 4 types of foods, no? Chatur vidha shri bhagavat prasad, isn't it? That which is sucked, that which is licked, that which is drunk, and that which is chewed. 4 rasas. And similarly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu opened up Chari Bhav, 4 types of rasas: Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. So next time, when someone gives you the Hare Krishna pep talk, Prabhu, don't live to eat, eat to live. You say, no, I'm living to eat. Because I want to taste. I want to taste the Bhagavatam. I want to taste what Krishna consciousness is. And then I want to let other people taste that. And in the process of letting other people taste that, I want to taste the rasa of karuna, karuna ras. Because that's another type of taste. Because we have hard hearts, therefore we're not open to the stimulus of Krishna's name, fame, form, qualities of pastimes. But when we embody karuna ras, compassion, when we're kind, when we reach out, when we come out of our comfort zone, when we say, I really don't want to go out today, but I'm going to do it for Srila Prabhupada, and when we make that effort, then in that compassion, the heart becomes very, very soft. I often thought in my life, I'm so hard-hearted. But Krishna, Srila Prabhupada has given us the Sankirtan Yagya, which softens the heart of even a steel-framed man. And therefore, it's so beautiful. We have such a beautiful life. So yes, let us live to eat, live to taste, live to relish, and then share that with others. So my deep, deep respect to all of you. As mentioned, you're also exemplary. And just in these few days, they say you can you can understand the whole pot of rice, whether it's cooked, just by a few grains. So from the moment we landed in San Francisco airport and we associated with the devotees of ISV, every single Vaishnav is cooked, fully cooked. You are all cooked. And therefore we can understand the whole pot is ready. We're ready to eat you. We want to relish with you. So thank you for your kindness. It's been such an amazing time here. We've been it's nice actually to come here and speak about Bhagavatam. It's also been nice in the last few days. We've been to Google, we've been to Intel, we've been to different places, Salesforce Tower. But it's nice also just to be in the association of Rasikas and to remember the Bhagavatam. This is the goal of our life. So let me not speak too long. These are just some thoughts. Thank you for the opportunity to be here with you today. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Please don't go anywhere. So we've been counting down for a while from after Gora Purnima. Maharaj, you could please stay there. Yeah, please. Yeah, that's your home. After Gora Purnima finishes, then we turn our attention fully to the distribution of Srimad Bhagavatam. And these days when we're able to offer the results of our efforts over the time span that it's taken, are heartfelt. We'll have a ceremony in a little while where we gather in front of Srila Prabhupada's Vyasasana and we'll read the results from the Bhadra Marathon. What time will that happen? At 7:30? Malini's, is she here? She's in the back room counting up, right? 7:30, okay. So let's ask Maharaj a few questions. We have microphones around, so please, if you have questions, Maharaj can expertly answer them for you.
At the back.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for your nice talk. Maharaj, you mentioned that we could taste and relish the Bhagavatam, but many times when we start reading it, it sounds very nice to taste it, relish it, but when you really get into it, gets a little, it becomes a little too philosophical, or it becomes a little overwhelming to understand. So, as practicing devotees, how should we approach Bhagavatam and how should we understand it, and how can we come to the stage where we can relish it?
Srila Prabhupada said Krishna wants to be taken, but Krishna doesn't want to be taken cheaply. So Bhagavatam is there, ready to relish, but we have to be patient, we have to be committed, we have to deeply try to pray when we read that Krishna reveals himself through the Bhagavatam. Even in those very, very technical sections, even in those sections which seem to be not so stimulating to the mind, Prati shloke, prati akshare, nana artha kai, Krishna tulya bhagavata, vibhu sarva shray. This is Krishna and the Bhagavatam tulya, they're exactly the same. And in every shloka, in every verse, there's so many angles, there's so much rasa. But you have to become a rasika. We have to be able to detect that. In the genealogical explanations, the listener is hearing all the names. We are reading it thinking, we kind of look, when is this going to end, And it's said that the listener is in ecstasy. He's in ecstasy hearing all these names. Why? Because a name is a stimulus. When you hear a name, then you remember something and something else and something else, and then before you know it, you're in ecstasy. So we have to build up those triggers. We have to build up those connections. You see, when we're listening and hearing something right now, we're hearing something and Krishna is here. But we're not able to make the connections right now to Krishna's amazing nature from these words here. But as we become more and more connected, we're able to make more and more connections. So even very, very philosophical points send you into ecstasy because you've made the connections. But making those connections is not cheap. It requires deep commitment. The depth of any relationship is proportionate to the commitment. The depth of the relationship with your spouse is there because of commitment. The depth of your relationship with your children is there because of commitment. Your depth of your relationship with Guru is there because of your commitment. The depth of your relationship with Krishna is there because of your commitment. And the depth of your relationship with Bhāgavatam is because you keep going back to take shelter of Bhāgavatam, even when it's not always ecstatic. Just like in any relationship of this world, I'm sure sometimes, maybe, you see people in your life and it's not always ecstatic. It happens. But in our heart, we know we love them, and therefore we stay committed. And then eventually. So I know that you may say, okay, you want me to give you a technique, a secret formula, a life hack. Now everyone wants a life hack. I was in a program the other day and the person said, Swamiji, can you give me the secret life hack? I said, I don't know if there's any. If I knew it, I'd be doing it. I'd be using it myself. We have to give our hearts and minds, and it comes. It happens, and then we get inspired because yes, there are devotees who are tasting Bhagavatam, and we're so happy that there are devotees in the Hare Krishna movement who are relishing the Bhagavatam. I often tell the story of one devotee in London. He's an investment banker. And I asked him one weekend, I said, oh, it's Sunday, what did you do? He said, oh yeah, at 9 o'clock I started reading Bhagavatam. I said, and then what did you? He said, I carried on. I said, yeah, I got it. But then, like, what did you do on Sunday? And he goes, no, then I carried on. I said, so then when did you end? He said, I ended at 10 o'clock at night. I said, I'm happy to know that there's someone in this movement who's reading Bhagavatam for 13 hours in a row and has to force themselves to go to sleep. It's real, it can happen, but it's not cheap. So let us be dedicated to the Bhagavatam. Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Welcome to ISV, and we are very deeply grateful for your association here. Maharaj, my question was, on one side we read a lot about Krishna and we know how powerful he is, but on the other side there is still this anxiety because of life situations and we are not letting go of and we are not surrendering to Krishna. So what are some of the biggest barriers that won't let me trust Krishna. But I want to trust Krishna, but the fact that if I have anxiety, the fact is that I've not trusted him enough. What are some of the barriers?
So why is it that we don't have full trust in Krishna? We read so much, we hear so much, but we still don't have that trust in Krishna. One reason we don't have trust in Krishna is because we still have faith in the material energy. One person, he came up to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, I was walking along the Yamuna the other day and I saw Krishna. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, are you also seeing Maya sometimes? He said, yes, sometimes I also see Maya. He said, then you did not see Krishna. Because Krishna Surya Sama hoya Maya Andhakar, Yaha Krishna Tahan Nahi Maya Adhikar. Where there is Krishna, there cannot be Maya. So because we're still harboring, isn't it? It is also, what is that? The 10th offense against the holy name, to maintain material attachments, even after understanding so many. We used to have one devotee in London, when he would do the 10 offenses, he would say, oh, even after understanding so many, I was just, it created an impression on my mind, you know. So one reason we don't have faith in Krishna is because we're holding on to material attachments. So we have to be brave. You know, like sometimes they do this team building exercise where two people look in the same direction, one is standing in front of the other one, and then it's said that the first person just has to fall back and let the person catch them. And all of us are looking at it thinking, oh, come on, like he's there, just do it. What's the big deal? But when you're that person and everyone's watching you, then it's like, I don't know, like, is he going to be able to do it? It's a little. So first we just have to let Krishna work a little bit of his magic in our life. Give Krishna the opportunity to work his magic in your life. But to give Krishna a chance, they say you have to let go and let God. So we have to let go of a little bit of our attachments and then open the door for Krishna to come in. And Krishna, once he sees an opportunity to come in, don't worry, he'll take full advantage. It's like Vamandev, you know. It's like he'll just come in and then he'll take all the steps, don't worry. But you got to let go a bit. So that's one thing I would say. And then the second thing I would say, which for me is, I feel, now I share with you a very real point. I feel whatever trust I developed in Krishna was because of close relationship with someone who was trusting in Krishna. When we stay close to the Vaishnavas who have a deep relationship with Krishna, then it's bringing us on that journey. You know, I had many teachers in my life, of course, Srila Prabhupada foremost, and then many of his followers. And they told me to do things which I was like, I ain't doing that. And they were like, no, do it. And because somehow or other I was close to them, it's like, okay, I'll do it then, I guess. And we tried to stay close to them. And then we benefited from the mature fruit of their trust in Krishna, that we began trusting Krishna a little bit because we trusted them. And because we trusted them and we trusted Krishna, then eventually Krishna manifested himself. So I think we must stay close to the Vaishnavas. Krishna Bhakti Janma Mula Hoya Sadhu Sang. It's really the root cause. So I guess this is a vast question and many other things, but these are 2 points maybe for you to think about. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
nice
Maharaj.
question. Thank you. There are multiple mics here, so.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. So I just wanted to get some of your understanding, which Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj pointed out in one time in Mayapur, that if there is a flood or drown, you can lose Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
In case more flood, you can lose Bhagavatam, but the only books you can save is Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So I like to know that how in the
Are
context
you Bengali, Prabhu?
Huh?
Are you Bengali?
Kind of.
See, he is a proponent of the Chaitanya Charitamrita. I already understood. Don't worry, I'm on the same page as you.
So I just like to know, well, the message is there, but how from the context of Bhagavatam, we are glorifying, where we are not comparing the two books, but in this mood of Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj, how do you like to glorify Bhagavatam at the same time?
Thank you so much. Beautiful question. Chaitanya Charitamrita is the real Bengali sweet. Shruyatam shruyatam nityam giyatam giyatam muda chintyatam chintyatam bhaktas chaitanya charitamritam. Every day, just hear, meditate, immerse. Chaitanya Charitamrita will give you everything. So yes, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, leave everything behind, but never put the CC down. He said a day will come when people learn the Bengali language just so they can read CC. So how do we understand that in the context of the glorification of the Bhagavatam? The first thing is we have to understand that the Bhagavata Sar, the essence of Bhagavatam, has been included within the Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And in that sense, the Bhagavatam is still very, very much present in its essence within the Chaitanya Charitamrita, because in Mahaprabhu's conversations with Prakashananda Saraswati or Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya or Sanatan Goswami or Ramananda Rai, then in every other line there is a verse of Bhagavatam quoted. So Bhagavatam is present within CC. But then the other thing to realize is that the Bhagavatam is 18 books, 12 cantos. But the Bhagavatam also means the beautiful narrations of the Supreme Lord. So there is a specific definition of the Bhagavatam, but there is also a wider definition of the Bhagavatam, that anything which is glorifying the Supreme Lord, His name, fame, activities, qualities, pastimes, His devotees, that is Bhagavatam. Even the devotee came to Srila Prabhupada and said, is Joan of Arc in the Bhagavatam? And Prabhupada said, is she a devotee? He said, yes. Then she is in Bhagavatam? Yes, because Bhagavatam in a wider sense means anything in pursuance of the glorification of the Lord. And in that way, Chaitanya Charitamrita and Bhagavatam are non-different. In the CC, Kaviraj Goswami says, Gora Leela, Krishna Leela is like nectar, and Gora Leela is like camphor. And when they come together, Su Madhurya, very sweet. So in that way we connect together. Shall we move on with the program?
Maharaj, we have good luck, because today is Bhadra Purnima, and it says in the Bhagavatam, when you give away a set of Bhagavatams on Bhadra Purnima, you reach the supreme destination. So you and I are going to stand together up there, and there's a group of students here who came today specifically to receive the Bhagavatam.
Ah.
So I'm coming up there now, right? Okay. You want a mic?
Yes, thank you. So devotees, some of you are here on a very auspicious day of Bhadra Purnima, and you are here because you wanted to receive Srimad Bhagavatam from the hands of His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and from Maharaj as well. And we have a golden throne ready to hand it to you. So I believe we have some devotee who really has just specially come to receive this in the middle of their work. So we invite, we request Venudhari Prabhu to give a Bhagavatam, one copy from here, and then we'll give you the whole set. Do we have whole set ready to give him as well? Okay. So we have a set for you to pick up from outside, but receive this Bhagavatam copy on the golden throne. And do we have photographer ready here? Okay, so we invite Surendra, and Surendra is receiving Bhagavatam set from Ananga and Mukharvinda. So please welcome Surendra. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Surendra Prabhu. You're very fortunate. We are very grateful to have you. Then next one we have is Yaduvendra Prabhu. Is Yaduvendra here? Yes, please welcome Yaduvendra to receive the Srimad Bhagavatam set on the golden throne.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So beautiful. Then Mrinali and Abhijit, they are here and they are sponsoring Bhagavatam set for Paris. Is Paris around? Yes, in the front row.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, please welcome. And this is your last countdown. If anyone has not had opportunity to gift anyone a Bhagavatam, this is literally a few minutes before Malini counts down and offers offering. Yes, Priyanka. Avyukta would like to sponsor one set of Srimad Bhagavatam. Is anyone here who would like to receive on Bhadra Purnima on the golden throne? Is anybody who would like to receive on this day? Who doesn't have a Bhagavatam? This is your chance. You would like to sponsor. What's your name? Shri. Shubhi would like to sponsor a Bhagavatam set. Do we have Kumari to write down things? Shubhi, please welcome. Come forward and take a Bhagavatam. Priyanka, please come forward and take a Bhagavatam from Prabhu. Please come, Shubhi. Hare Krishna. Nitesh would like to sponsor a Bhagavatam set for Bhadresh. Is Bhadresh and Swagat, are you here? Please receive on golden throne Srimad Bhagavatam. Please come forward.
Krishna, Krishna.
Next we have a Shushant and Rajnikant would like to sponsor from Momita, would like to sponsor for Rajnikant and Shushant. Please come forward. Thank you, Bhadresh and Swagat. This is your last chance to receive the Bhagavatam on the golden throne. Please come forward, Shushant. Okay. Should we come forward because she would like to sponsor one for her family as well. So please take the second one as well. Love. That's amazing. Momita would like to sponsor to Rajnikant. Rajnikant, please come forward. Momita, please go ahead. Your lucky day, Rajnikant Prabhu. Okay, then we have Radha Kripa Prabhu. He would like to actually receive on the Bhadra Purnima from the Maharaj. So that's our own Radha Kripa Prabhu. Kumari or someone writing down all the pledges. Who is writing? Is someone writing? Please make sure someone writes. Okay, perfect. Okay. Vijay Damodar and Malini would like to sponsor one for Rutuja. Please come forward, Rutuja. Sundarananda Prabhu would like to sponsor for Rahul. Hare Krishna Rahul, welcome. Rahul is a Stanford student and he's also distributing Bhagavatam there, right? Okay, who else? We want to make sure everyone gets included.
Rama, Hare Rama.
So Koladvi Prabhu would like to sponsor for Deva Braj. Please come forward, both of you, Deva Braj.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Deva Braj, are you here? Please come forward and receive your Bhagavatam.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Adhavin would like to sponsor a set and he would like to also receive the. Come forward, Adhavin. Come forward, come forward. Yes, please go ahead.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
If anybody who would like to sponsor online, you can go ahead and put it on 408-515-5292, 408-515-5292, or you can put it on a Weekend Warrior also. Yes, Malini would like to say a word.
We got sponsorships from Govind Charan Prabhu's friend. And his name is... Yeah, Sarvajaya Madhava Prabhu from Dallas would like to sponsor 5 sets of Srimad Bhagavatams for the villages in India. Neelamani Krishna Prabhu wants to sponsor 3 Bhagavatam sets for India, and this is on behalf of his parents, paternal and maternal grandparents as well.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Radhakripa Prabhu would like to sponsor 1 for Maharaj and 1 for Vaisesika Prabhu. So Radhakripa Prabhu, please come forward and you can give it to Maharaj on golden throne, and so Vaisesika Prabhu. It's the other way around. Please come forward. Take this opportunity. Hare Krishna. You can also put it on a Weekend Warrior if you would like to sponsor. Riva. Okay, we are inching towards the 7:30 and we want to make sure each of you have been included. Did I miss anyone?
There's
It's
one
good.
more. Nikunja Sundari Devi Dasi would like to sponsor 1 Srimad Bhagavatam on behalf of her mother Padmavati, 1 on behalf of her father Mr. Nanji Reddy, and 1 on behalf of Shraddha Mataji and Rakesh Prabhu. And Nikunja Sundari's sister Priyanka Nanji Reddy would like to sponsor 2 Srimad Bhagavatam sets.
Krishna Sakha Prabhu would like to sponsor a set for Maharaj, and Kamal would like to sponsor a set for Vaisesika Prabhu. Go ahead, please give them. And if I may remind you, there is Mother Nirukula in the back as well. And 1 for Guruma as well. Haribo. Please, Mother, come forward, and Krishna Sakha, please give them a wonderful books. Go. Will sponsor that, Maharaj? 100? 200? I'm kidding. Okay, we have more here. Vishaka would like to sponsor 1 set for myself. Haribo.
Haribo.
Thank you, Vishaka. Thank you so much. I will collect from Maharaj and Prabhu. We have Achyuta Kumar Prabhu. He would like to sponsor 6 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam to India for our parents and all 4 of us, from 4 of them. So from Achyuta Kumar, Divya Kumari, Avnesh, and Aradhya. So they would like to sponsor 6 sets. Haribo!
Okay.
Thank you, Achyuta Kumar Prabhu. I believe this is for Avnesh's birthday. We are very grateful to have it. Then I have one here. I think this is from Jagruti. And she would like to sponsor 1 set on the behalf of my parents. 1 set for Guru Maharaj, for Vaisesika Prabhu. Haribo! We may need to get another car for Vaisesika Prabhu. All right, do we have anything, Malini?
There is one from Vrajajivan Prabhu and Mohini Madhavi that they want to sponsor 6 sets for Ukraine.
6 sets for Ukraine. Haribo! Haribo.
And Champa Gopi Mataji would like to sponsor one set of Srimad Bhagavatam. Haribo.
Haribo.
Sugopi Saumya Devi Dasi, one set for her son Veda.
Haribo. All right.
And one more from Vishakha Leela Mataji. She wants to sponsor one set for dear Hansapriya.
Haribo. Thank you, Vishaka. We want to make sure that every one of you included because we are almost on the dot of 7:30. Maybe 20 seconds left. Anyone else? Online?
Radhakripa Prabhu.
Radhakripa Prabhu, yes.
He wants to sponsor one set on behalf of his father and mother and one on behalf of his father-in-law.
Haribo. SKP Prabhu, you would like to sponsor? For Hanuman Temple, Prabhu would like to sponsor and he would like to receive from Maharaj. Please come forward. Both the Maharajas are in the front. Ajit Arjun Prabhu and Sumati would like to sponsor one set. Please come forward, Ajit Arjun Prabhu, and receive on golden throne. Haribo.
Shamarupa Prabhu would like to sponsor one set on behalf of in memory of his father whose birthday is today. Haribo.
Vijay Ram Prabhu also mentioned here that 2 more sets sponsoring for Krishna Chaitanya Anand Prabhu and Shilpa Mataji. Prabhu, you are here in house. Please come receive the set and hand it to them later on. Where is there you are. Please come forward. Hare Krishna. Please welcome Vijay Brahman Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay. This message is from Rasika Shiromani Mataji. Maybe Govinchan Prabhu, you can come. Or Mataji is here, you can come. She wants to sponsor one set on behalf of her parents.
Come, Rasika.
Haribo.
Come, Govinchan Prabhu. Both of you come, please. Hare Krishna.
While they are coming, Sri Antariksha Prabhu and Apara Gaurangi Mataji would like to sponsor one set for US.
Haribo.
Haldarupu Prabhu wants to sponsor one set for a childhood felt in Chicago.
Haribo.
Kautukarna Prabhu is sending the messages. Is it to be announced? Okay. Prashant Jaiswal Prabhu would like to sponsor one set of Srimad Bhagavatam for USA. And Shivananda Prabhu would like to sponsor 2 sets of Bhagavatam for USA.
Vedaved Prabhu called from all the way from Southern California, and he is sponsoring a set for Chaitanya and their son, and Prabhu is going to receive it on behalf of Chaitanya. Haribo! Thank you, Vedaved Prabhu.
Achita Chaitanya Prabhu would like to sponsor one Hindi Bhagavatam set for his parents. Please come and receive it.
Preeti and Tarun Dolaria would like to sponsor the 5 set. Please come forward and receive.
Haribo!
Please come, Tarun Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Please receive. Prabhu, did you receive yours? Haldarupa Prabhu? Did you receive? Mataji, please. Okay. Please come forward, Kunjari, the Gopa boy. Haribo.
So Vishakha Leela Mataji would like to sponsor one more set. I want to wait to announce this. Haribo.
Go ahead, Malini.
And this is Vishakha Leela Mataji saying that she wants to sponsor one more set for dear His Holiness S.B. Keshav Maharaj for our heartfelt gratitude for inspiring our entire family with his wonderful lectures.
Haribo. Okay, Krishna Sakha doesn't want to leave his parents out, so he's sponsoring one for his parents. Please come forward. Kamal, come forward. Hare Krishna. Next we have Shri Gopal Prabhu sponsoring for his parents, and Kameshwari sponsoring for her parents. So Shri Gopal Prabhu will receive both the set on the throne.
While we are waiting, Rohini Dulal Prabhu, if you're here, please come. He's sponsoring 5 sets for Ukraine on behalf of Lavanga and Nayana Manjari. Haribol.
My sister, she would like to sponsor one for my nephew, Krishna Das, who is in Manchester. So please, Sukeshwari, you can receive on behalf of Krishna. Haribo. Hare Krishna.
Okay, if Sadhu Vrindavan is here, you
Yes.
can receive the set that you sponsored for Maharaj on behalf of your mother.
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Yeah, Santosh Prabhu, Santosh Singaraj Prabhu would sponsor one set for his parents. He's here.
Haribo. Santosh Prabhu, come forward, please. Sham Rupa Prabhu, I saw you also somewhere. Please come forward, receive your set.
Champak Gopi Mataji would like to sponsor 3 more sets for His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj.
Haribo.
Okay. Shri Krishna Purushottam Prabhu would like to sponsor one set for Natwar Agarwal Prabhu. Please. Vamshi Mohan Prabhu would like to sponsor 2 sets of Srimad Bhāgavatam for USA.
All right, last chance, and then we head into our MSF offering. And we're going to be actually including all of this. So we need 1 minute of kirtan, right, Malini? You're ready, Kumari, to give the data? Last chance. Krishna Purushottam is so kind. He wants you to have a one last chance. Anyone? Anyone feels left out? Anybody would like one peaceful sleep? Shivani would like to sponsor one set and she'll receive from Maharaj's. Haribo.
This is Shashi Shekhar Prabhu would like to sponsor one set for Avyukt on behalf of Ramachandra.
Haribo. Avyukta, you are in house. I saw you earlier. If you are received Priyanka and Avyukta. Okay.
If you have sponsored and if you would like to receive it from Maharaj today, please come forward. I know that we read some names, but...
Yeah, Avyukta, please come forward and receive your set from Maharaj's.
We also have villages in India waiting for the set. Please come forward for the villages in India. Haribol.
Anantanitai Prabhu and Nidhi Mataji, they want to sponsor 3 sets of Srimad Bhāgavatam.
Haribo! Okay. Let's hear from Vaisesika Prabhu until Malini, you need 5 minutes. We need 5 more minutes to tally up the last sponsored Bhagavatam.
Hare Krishna. I know we don't want to stop. We don't have to. We'll just keep doing this forever. But right now, we're going to make a little transition. We're going to move all the asanas back there. and then we'll roll up this rug, open up the Hare Krishna dance party, and then we're going to meet back in front of Prabhupada's Vyasasana, and we'll make a clear aisle down the middle so Prabhupada can see the deities, and we'll stand on either side. Then we're going to have offerings from Bhakti community and the results from the book distribution team.
Malini has a very difficult service, and I think you are welcome to make it more difficult. I got more requests here. That one set from Mrinali and Abhijit for Vaisesika Prabhu, and one more set for Radhanath Swami Maharaj, and one set for SB Keshava Maharaj, and one set, should I add my name? I'm kidding. And would like to receive it from the Maharaj. I think you are in-house, so please come forward. Mrinali and Abhijit, please come forward. Achyuta Kumar Prabhu is here with the family, so he will receive his another set that they have sponsored 6 sets. So please come forward and take it from Maharaj. I think Malini, you are good to tell you.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna.
Yes, those who have sponsored, and if you have just came in, please receive a set from Maharaj. Krishna Chaitanya Anand Prabhu, please receive the set from Maharaj. And can someone help Vaisesika Prabhu to roll up the carpet? May I request a few devotees to help roll up the carpet?
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama.
If you have sponsored the set and if you just walked in, please take it from Maharaj here. Vedudari Prabhu is helping Maharaj here. Come forward.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Thank you, everyone. Please come forward. Everyone move closer, please. Malini, are you ready? Chandragupta. Everyone, please come in. Where is the Bhakti community? Okay, you ready? Vyasuvacha iti samprashya samdrishto vipranam maharshini rati puja vachastesha pravaktu upachakrame sutta uvacha yam pravachantam anupetam apeta krityam vaipayano virahakartara ajuhava utreti tanmataya tabavo binedus tam sarva bhutardayam udimanatosmi. Yasvanubhavamakilashrutissaramekam Adhyatmadipam atitirshatam tamondam Samsarinam karunayaha puranakuyam Payami Guru Muninam Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udiraye Munayat Sadhu Krishnoham Vavakir Lokamangalam Yakrita Krishna Samprashno Yematma Prasidati. And now, Jai Madhava Guru for Bhakti community. Please go ahead.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept our most humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace. On the auspicious occasion of Bhadra Purnima, we are gathered here to offer the results of monthly Sankirtan festival. From Srimad Bhāgavatam 12.13.13. If on the full moon day, on the month of Bhadra, one places Srimad Bhāgavatam on a golden throne and gives it as a gift, he will attain the supreme transcendental destination. One should place Srimad Bhāgavatam on a golden throne because it is the king of all literature. On the full moon day of the month of Bhadra, the sun, which is compared to this king of literatures, is present in the constellation Leo and looks as if raised up on a royal throne. Thus, one may unreservedly worship Srimad Bhāgavatam, the supreme divine scripture. Bhadra Purnima is the date on which Srila Prabhupada took sannyas. When asked, "Are you going to America?" Srila Prabhupada replied, "No, Srimad Bhāgavatam is going to America. I am going with it." The Bhakti community is a community of spiritual seekers who are interested in learning about the timeless wisdom and practices of Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of love and gratitude. With the blessings of His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Her Grace Nirakula Mataji, the Bhakti community continue to inspire newcomers to pursue Bhakti through various weekly programs. This MSF, Bhakti On program started a new series titled Lessons from the Golden Monk that was attended by around 40 people every week. The topics discussed included We Are Wanderers, Now is the Time to Inquire, and Weed Your Bhakti Garden. On Thursdays, the 6th batch of Bhakti Circle Discover Yourself series was started. Around 15 people attended these sessions every week. The topics included harmonizing body, mind and spirit and the pursuit of happiness. On Fridays, the Success Sadhana program started a new series titled The Nectar of Relationships, Ancient Wisdom for Harmonious Connections, that was attended by around 50 people every week from different corporations across North America. The topics covered included the essence of relationships, cultivating attention, respect, and humility. Next stop, the Mantra Zone. The in-person meetup at Palo Alto continued to provide a safe space for newcomers to experience the bliss of mantra meditation and prasadam. Around 20 people attended the weekly meetup program. We are happy to share that we have started a new Next Stop Mantra Zone meetup at San Jose. The program includes a free vegetarian feast, mantra music meditation, and live wisdom discussion. Around 10 people attended these meetups this MSF. On Sundays, the Women's Circle program continued every week, discussing Bhagavad Gita, focused on the devotional service. Around 10 women attended these programs weekly. Comunidad Bhakti, the Bhakti community for Spanish-speaking people, continue to conduct Bhakti classes for the newcomers. We are happy to share that Comunidad Bhakti now conducts 5 classes every week, including Japa Circle on Mondays, Bhakti Circle on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Bhagavad Gita reading on Wednesdays, and Srimad Bhagavatam reading on Fridays. The sessions were attended by around 30 members. Bhakti community's sole purpose is to associate newcomers with Vaishnavas so that newcomers can progress in Bhakti Yoga. Vaishnava Sangha Lava, or VSL, is a metric that measures how many times a newcomer comes in association with a Vaishnava through a devotional service class. For this MSF, Comunidad Bhakti's goal was to achieve 297 VSLs. We are very happy to report that Comunidad Bhakti surpassed the goal and achieved 1,410 VSLs. For this MSF, Bhakti Community Silicon Valley's goal was to achieve 544 VSLs. We are very happy to report that Bhakti Community Silicon Valley surpassed the goal and achieved 1,464 VSLs. 50 newcomers attended the various Bhakti Community program. We are eternally indebted and grateful to all the volunteers, room leaders, speakers, mentors, and book distributors who work tirelessly every day to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's mission and spread Krishna consciousness in the Western world. We also want to thank each of our donors who help us maintain the Bhakti community. We seek blessings from all Srila Prabhupada's disciples, His Holiness Swami Bhagwan Keshav Swami Maharaj, and all the Vaishnavas to bless us so that Bhakti community makes progress and continues to inspire newcomers and attempt to follow Lord Chaitanya's instructions to inspire them to take up the path of Bhakti, if Lord Krishna so desires. And finally, our most heartfelt, sincere gratitude to His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Her Grace Nirakula Mataji. It's only due to their presence, leadership, and motivation that Bhakti community exists and is thriving. Bhakti community gets the opportunity to serve newcomers due to the tireless efforts of the book distribution team who introduced Bhakti community to these newcomers. Now, Her Grace Malini Mataji will present the book distribution results.
With respect to books, Team ISV had a goal to distribute at least 3,000 Srimad Bhagavatam sets from Gaur Purnima until today. Once the goal was set, we applied the principle, assume it can be done, and marched forward depending on the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For your pleasure, here are some of the highlights of various teams who worked together towards the goal. Kids Sankirtan team, which includes parents and kids, participated enthusiastically in this marathon. They never missed a weekend and distributed books at Indian stores, festivals, Independence Day parades, and on the streets of Haight-Ashbury. From Gaur Purnima until today, they distributed 487 Srimad Bhagavatam sets. Motel Gita usually dispatches Gita, but they have ventured into dispatching Srimad Bhagavatams to motels to be displayed in the lobbies. This MSF, they got a report that the devotees of South America have placed Bhagavad Gita at Holiday Inn and received an acknowledgement letter from them. Books were also placed at resorts in Cancun, Mexico. For this marathon, Motel Gita distributed 175 Srimad Bhagavatam sets. Wisdom of the Sages podcast, which is very popular in North America, led by His Grace Kaustuba Prabhu and His Grace Raghunath Prabhu, continue their enthusiastic participation in the Bhadra Purnima campaign. His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu announced the campaign on one of their podcasts for 2 weeks, and the listeners called in either to donate or a request for a Srimad Bhagavatam set. we were able to send books to USA, Canada, and this time to Croatia. Total, they distributed 51 Srimad Bhagavatam sets and collected $8,200 in Lakshmi. Western Sankirtan team, whose main focus is to meet Western audiences, had another successful year distributing complete sets of Srimad Bhagavatam on the streets and in festivals. The team distributed set to one and all without any discrimination. In total, the team covered more than 60 spots, distributing Srimad Bhagavatam sets every single weekend. Traveling Sankirtan had great success, distributing Bhagavatam sets at Glacier National Park, Peach Festival, Yuba City, World Fest, Grass Valley, and Summer Arts and Music Festivals. Team also covered local spots such as farmers markets, art and wine festivals, vegan festivals, Arabic festivals, downtowns, restaurants, and the list goes on. They distributed in total 224 Srimad Bhagavatam sets on the streets and festivals. They also dispatched more than 300 sets to students in India and villages of India. In total, the Western Sankirtan team distributed 545 Srimad Bhagavatam sets from Gaur Purnima until now. Team Bhagavata Seva comprises a huge team of devotees who conduct classes for children, teens, and adults. These classes teach Shastra in detail. It's been 2 years since they also launched academic enrichment classes. The fees collected through these classes are used in distributing Srimad Bhagavatam around the world. These books have been regularly reaching the African American communities in North America, devotees in South America, some elderly devotees in the movement, and in several villages of India. This year, these are the few classes that they conducted as part of this project. 1. Tap Your Mind Power by His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu, DT Worship Seminar, Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 7 to 12 series, and Bhagavatam Tales for Kids, all by His Grace Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, academic classes for kids in kindergarten to 4th grades, online Shloka classes, and this year they also established the Saturday school successfully. And they are also conducting classical Kathak dance and Carnatic music classes for children. Just by conducting these classes, Bhagavat Seva team distributed 540 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam. And they collected $64,874 in Lakshmi. During the Radhashtami celebrations, in response to requests made by His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu, ISV devotees profusely sponsored Srimad Bhagavatam sets, and that weekend and today, totally, we raised more than $100,000 in Lakshmi for Bhagavatam sets. The corporate Sankirtan team is meticulous in their organization and follow-up, and they dispatch 1,008 Srimad Bhagavatam sets with the Lakshmi they collected the previous year. As we make this offering of the MSF results, Prabhupada, we are pleased to report that this has been a historic MSF for ISV, and all the goals have been successfully met, surpassed, and smashed. And with respect to books, more than 350 families participated in book distribution. And just in 3 weeks, Team ISV raised $231,768.94 in Lakshmi. And from Gaur Purnima until today, Team ISV distributed 3,150 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, smashing the goal of 3,000. Congratulate all the Sankirtan devotees who have been working tirelessly since Gaur Purnima, to our donors, and to all the Sankirtan leaders here at ISV. And we are also grateful to all of Srila Prabhupada's disciples, and especially to His Holiness S.V. Keshav Swami Maharaj, who has graced this occasion today. We also like to thank our broadcast team, who have been broadcasting all these programs and received so many donations online, headed by His Grace Ramananda Sakar Prabhu. And we express our deepest gratitude to our beloved Vaisesika Prabhu and Nirakula Mataji for encouraging the heck of Team ISV. Feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and you, Srila Prabhupada, to shower your blessings on Team ISV so that we can continue to distribute thousands of sets of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Mahaprabhu ki Jai! Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki Jai! Shri Shri Lakshmi Narsingha Deva ki Jai! Srila Prabhupada ki Jai! Gaur Premanande.
Our special, heartfelt congratulations and thanks to Jai Madhava Prabhu, Pavani Bhakti, for giving your life and soul to the Bhakti Community Program, to Sri Krishna Purushottam and Malini, who around the clock are working to make sure that we smash our goals, even though it seems impossible every year. And this year really seemed impossible. And here we are, by Srila Prabhupada's grace. We're so deeply grateful to all of the leaders for giving your heart to this distribution of the most important knowledge that's ever come into the world, and for cooperating in such a way that there's a harmonious atmosphere. Hare Krishna. Thank you. And now we start the Live to Give marathon. Right now. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityananda Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachane Shunyavari Paschatya Deshakane Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jayom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Stotra Sati Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Svan Sanstapakacharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Stotra Sati Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyam Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Rajbhumi Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Purushottam Shet Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Ganga Mai Ki Jamuna Mai Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Shrimati Tulsi Maharani Ki Samaveitha Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Bhadra Campaign 2023 Ki Janitai Gaur Premanande. Glories to the Sambhu devotees. Glories to the Sambhu devotees. Oh, glories to the Sambhu devotees. Glories, oh glories to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Guru Gauranga. Okay. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste. Namaste Narasimhaya. Salada lada daine. Salada lada daine. Hiranyakasi Gurvakshahaya. Silatankana khalaye. Silatankana khalaye. Ito nishinga parato nishinga. Ito nishinga parato nishinga. Yato yato yami tato nishinga. Yato yato yami tato nishinga. Bahir nishinga, hridaye nishinga. Bahir nishinga, hridaye nishinga. Narshinga madem saranam prapade. Narshinga madem saranam prapade. Avakara kamalavare nakam adbhuta shringam. Dalita hiranyakasipu tanandengam. Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Kamarava. Jaya Nishingadev, 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 Jaya Nishingadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Shingadev Bhagavan ki, Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna. What a wonderful way to celebrate the Bhadra Purnima. I mean, we could go on and on, right? We want probably this day to not end. What amazing. I mean, just my mind is blown from this offering today to Srila Prabhupada, and what to speak of in the presence of His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Swayam Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj. So we are very grateful to celebrate by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, the wonderful Bhadra Purnima at ISV. So please give a big round of applause to yourself. And it is a wonderful blessing that we could be here at ISV today. The festival doesn't end here. The team ISV knows how to celebrate. So if you want to party, we go on. So tomorrow is Friday. We will have Maharaj, Swayam Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj would be doing a youth program at the temple. And if I may be corrected, not at the temple. But there's a youth program, and please look out for the more details from Shukeshwari. And I believe it's at 4 p.m. Is that right, Mother Nirkula? 4 p.m., right? 4:30 p.m. So please look out for that email. And I know it's a school day, so please come on time. You want to avoid the traffic. And then Saturday morning, we will have Bhagavatam class in the morning. But before that, we will have a japa session starting at 6:15 a.m. With His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu. And then we will have Maharaj would be leading us into Srimad Bhagavatam class. And I believe that is the possibility of purity, right? Is that right, Maharaj? May change. Okay, so surprise. So come and attend the suspense class. Okay, and then we will have the kids' Rath Yatra. So Rath Yatra is not at one time only. It is Prabhupada's mercy that we have throughout the year. So please come attend. Our wonderful kids of ISV would be doing the Rath Yatra in Palo Alto. Shamalangi has been working hard, and the whole team has been working hard. So please see the more details on the ISV General and connect, and you can participate in the program and kirtan and harinam on the streets. Yes, and we'll have definitely regular kirtan oasis. We have Vaisesika Prabhu, so please take advantage of that. And then Sunday program, we starts at 3:30 p.m. Do come in for that as well. So we have a weekend where you don't have to go look anywhere as what events are happening. You just come here. You just don't have to think, don't even give your second thought, right? Just keep your simple priority. Come to ISV, that's all, right? So with that, we will go into the prasadam prayer, unless Vaisesika Prabhu would like to add something.
Yes, come to the Kirtan Oasis. We need dancers. The main thing that attracts people is the dancing. And so it's a Hare Krishna dance party. Come ready to dance, and when you're dancing and you see people that also like to dance, bring them in, because we want to get the whole plaza dancing tomorrow. Okay? Say yes. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Shariradvijaja Jodandriya Kaheta Dile Pele Dishaya Shakare Lava Moisi Gurmati Krishna prema aise mane se preme koro aswadan jata buddhi parihari rasara bodhana pori hari hari bolo sarvaja Karnikaram Vidrajvasa Kanakapisham Jayantin Chamaram Randram Veno Radhara Sudaya Udayan Gopa Vrindaya Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Kavishadita Kirti Kavakatam Vretam Sapta Jivanam Kaviviritam Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Marathatam Ubigrinanti Ye Buddhizajana Krishna Kirtana Kananatana Pato Jani Gradita Sadbhakta Valihamsa Chakra Madhupa Shreni Viharapadam Karnanandi Kalamani Vahatu Me Jiva Maru Prangane Chaitanya Dayani Veda Balasa Vilasita Sadhuri Elondu Nitakiraya Vishadaya Pronilada Modaya Shamyak Shastra Vivaraya Rasadaya Chitapito Madaya Shashvat Bhakti Vinoraya Samadaya Madhurya Mayadaya Chaitanya Dayani Jeta Vadaya Buddha Ramasodaya Yato Maraharasa Eva Hivaras Jaeva Chaitra Kapas Ekoni Malati Surabaya Rauda Kadambanila Sachai Vasmita Sapita Trasurata Yapara Lila Vida Lakshmi Tritu Pujane Aturastra Vivandane Kapipate Dase Sasakye Juna Sarvasvama Vinderane Valeradu Krishna Pire Shankara Rajo Bhagavan Brajesha Dhanaya Tadgama Vrindavanam Ramya Taksirupasana Radhavadu Vargena Yakalpita Srimad Bhāgavatam Pramadamamalam Prema Primato Maha Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Patavida Sadvadarana Para Malana Matani Vrinangarapara Srinam Smaro Murtinam Gopanam Svajano Satam Siti Pujam Shasta Sapitra Shishu Nidyor Bojapate Virala Vidusam Tattva Param Yoginam Vishvinam Bharate Rate Dividito Rangam Shata Sagrada. One more time. Nam Bharate Rangam Shata Dantendriya Kala Sampatari Rochakya Tanstrayate Vishvam Purna Kayate Girimahe Dradishya Hikayate One more time. Please come take prasadam. There is prasadam, right? In the picnic area. Go straight out this door, take a sharp right. You'll be right there. Prasadam for everybody, not just in this room, but in the whole city, county. Call your friends, have them come in. Hare Krishna. Panchakalpadrivishya kripasindameva cha patitanam pavanibhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.